Was that doubt trying to knock into your door? And were you thinking of letting it in? Self-doubt. Is that something that you've had before? And you really think you're going to let that in? No, you're not. I won't let you. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to share 3 tips that are going to help you overcome that self-doubt. And the third one is truly special. It's my favorite. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back again. So happy to have you here. For the past 10 years, I, Ankita Jain, have been on a journey to slowly, consciously, and intentionally make my life more better and joyous. And I'm here this year to share these tips with you so you can make your life better as well. So do join me on this journey. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel. So here's your tip number 1 to overcome self-doubt. And here's what you're going to do. And believe me on this one. You're going to doubt the doubt itself. And you'll use all that doubt energy that you're already in to get to the absolute clarity that you need for anything that doubt is coming in for. And just for an example, the kind of things that you would be doubting yourself is like, can I really do this? Am I really ready for this? XYZ, XYZ. And I'm not mocking it with that tone. It's just the inner voice that I get sometimes. I'm using that one. And the point is, it's not that you're not ready, or maybe you're not. That's also fair. But instead of getting stuck in the loop of like, am I not ready, XYZ, let's clarify. And when you ask yourself that question, am I really not ready? Oh really? Am I not ready? You'll get an answer. Yes, you're not ready. And that will give you the reason why you're not ready. Now it's up to you to decide, is that really a reason that's valid for you and your life? Am I actually not ready because I don't have this skill? I don't feel confident enough. I need this before I can do this. It's just going to be too much in my life to take over. Anything like that that's coming up to you. You're using that question to get that clarity for what is the actual true reason behind your self-doubt. And that clarity is going to clarify for you what is it actually that is needed to be able to do what's needed to be done. What is it that I actually need here? Do I need skills? Do I need support? Do I need the right environment? Or hey, do I just need some more time to be able to do this? What is it that I actually need that will help me overcome this doubt that is coming inside me? So here's your tip number 2, doubt to love. In tip number 1, we went doubting the doubt itself and we got the clarity that was needed. Now I want you to use that transition from doubt to love. What are you going to do? You're going to imagine that you're giving some advice to someone you love, like your best friend, your parents, your friends, or if you can, just your future self is giving you advice. Somebody who loves you or somebody who you love is giving you the advice of what should you do in this particular situation. You identified what was required and what was causing the self-doubt. Now, to be able to complete that, what advice would you be giving to your best friend or your loved one? And how is that advice actually applicable for you? Now, the reason I ask you to do it for somebody you love, because if you were just doing it for yourself in that situation, you might just be very harsh on yourself and criticize yourself and be like, you're not even XYZ, and all those bad words that kind of come back. Those limiting beliefs can take over, right? So I need you to overcome that limiting beliefs. And the reason that you'll be able to do it easier for somebody you love is because you have all the faith and hope in them. But sometimes that same thing might be lacking for yourself. So we need to trust ourselves and move in love. And in love, we give the advice that we're giving to somebody we love back to ourselves. And we are going to apply that advice for ourselves in this situation of self-doubt. And here's the special tip number 3. Woohoo! It's called doubt to do. If you've been following this channel, you know how big of a supporter I am of taking action, but not just any action, aligned action, which is why we got the clarity that we need. I now need you to understand that imposter syndrome, that self-doubt, those limiting self-talks, those self-critiques inside you will only go away when you trust yourself to take an aligned action. You got the advice from your best friend, right? Or you gave your best friend that advice in step number 2. Apply that advice to yourself and do what is needed. Give yourself that chance because you deserve it. You deserve your own support to be able to do what is needed, to feel prepared, To overcome that imposter syndrome, you have to act. And it can be small steps that you take. It doesn't have to be a big, giant leap. Sometimes it can be. But if you are feeling ready for more small changes, do that. Trust yourself. Do it. You have to act. And now that you've overcome that cycle of, I'm not good enough, I don't do XYZ, I wasted so much time, it's time to act. And you need courage. And courage doesn't come from just sitting and thinking, it comes from acting. You actually get courageous after doing the act, not before. Nobody tends to have that strength before. Courage comes after doing the act. So in step number 3, you're going to use all that doubt and do the aligned action. There you have it, guys, the 3 tips that are really going to help you overcome self-doubt in any condition that you might come up with. And trust me, you've got this. You can do this. If anything in this video was helpful to you, or you think somebody else might be able to take something from it, please do hit that like button and share it with somebody who can use it. I'll be back making videos every week, so if you want YouTube to let you know when that's happening, do click on subscribe and the bell notification. And lastly, do yourself and myself a favor. Let's drop a comment below and write which of the self-doubts are you overcoming right now. Because you're not alone in this fight. You've got us, you've got me. Share below and let's discuss this. Do come back to this video again and let me know how you overcome that self-doubt. You've got this, and I'll see you next week. Bye.